Alright. Poke, you're gonna go, and I'm just gonna press start as soon as I see you go, and that'll make the stream as synced as possible. I can't see chat, so I apologize for not responding to people. So let's get this shit done! Oh, you didn't press start. Hang on, resetting.
Are you ready?
The second he sees you press start, he's gonna hit start.
No!
Whenever he's done, not.
Ready.
What?
All right, reset again, Poke.
This is gonna be hilarious.
Yeah, we'll get there. Poke, reset.
He's on quite the delay, I think.
Dear God.
Hey, do something for me on your thing. You know how to zoom on Chrome? Yeah. Zoom that shit. I think you can use control up and that should be. Hey, your mouse is right in the middle of the screen, asshole.
All right, we're watching you now, Poke. So we're watching you, baby.
Press start when you're ready.
The second you press start, we're gonna hit start. Should be synced up. Oh, you are way behind.
Alright,
Bam.
here we go.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the test run. A video game GP stands for Grand Prix. I'm commentator
And I just
Zero.
have stick cheats because I'm just ahead of you.
I'm your commentator. All right, they're both starting the same level here. So the key thing in this Mega Man 10 is whether or not, Mega Man X, you know, I just assume it's 10 because I took Roman numerals in college for 4 years. It's not how they perform this first level, but what bosses they choose to go through afterwards. I think that's going to be a key to this. You know, both of these men have played this game numerous times, so you got to expect there's going to be no trouble here. Someone says no thanks to the announcer. That's okay. It's a test run.
No thanks.
No thanks.
Thanks to the announcer.
Yeah. So already Jerry's ahead on the left here. Takes down the Big B, moving ahead, moving forward.
Did he just die?
What the fuck?
What just happened? A death on the right is gonna put Poke behind big time. You gotta believe
How the
Jerry.
fuck did he die?
You gotta believe Jerry right now is stroking his hair in excitement of the death there that he just saw on the right. So he keeps pressing forward. Now, not only is Poke a full minute behind on the lag.
I glitched.
You fell under the bee, didn't you?
Did he fall under the bee, ladies and gentlemen? Let's see if we can get Poke's response in a timely fashion. So it doesn't take a minute for him to hear us and respond. Still waiting.
Yes, I fell under the bee.
Yes! He fell under the bee.
I might have already won this race.
Yeah. Now, the way that are y'all doing this? Are the rules per level?
No.
No. Or the per game. That's where you're going to do the GP.
Yeah.
So Jerry already claiming victory here. That's a bold statement. You know, he does have trouble with the elephants and other various animals of the safari. So we got to see how he does here. Jerry about to breeze through some dialogue on the left. Poke still making his way to the first set of bees.
That's a very bold statement, Jerry. I don't think...
Jerry understanding it's time to die. He gets picked up. And is apparently a motherless piece of trash.
Son of a bitch.
On the right now, Poke's still making his way through the stage. Jerry almost finished with it. He already sees Zero out, and you gotta believe, unless Poke can make up some quick room, does some flashy moves, he might already write this one over. Jerry's still trying to breeze through the dialogue here. You gotta wonder, is he track and fielding that button to get that dialogue to go? No, he's just holding it down. A solid strategy. Keep those fingers nimble, those thumbs nimble. Poke on the Jerry on the left, getting his first password already. It's time to pick your first mechanical boss. And Jerry starts off with Chill Penguin. Ladies and gentlemen, Chill Penguin, considered the easiest of all Mega Man X stages, is a solid choice. Jerry trying to take a quick lead. He drops down in the snow and he keeps going.
He's doing Chill Penguin, obviously. All right.
Oh, Poke hitting the pause button. Is he taking a break already? You gotta believe that's not wise strategy here. When the victor is the one with the quickest speed, pausing is not the way to go. Well, Poke taking a quick death, getting grabbed. Now he has to breathe through the dialogue.
This commentary is happening in the background.
And Zero with the save on the right screen. Poke still approximately, according to my timers, he's about 3.5 hours behind, but that's because I use dog time. Most people think dog time is measured by every 7 years, or things by 7. No, in fact, it's 3.5. Fact I looked up in Wikipedia. You can go right now, but I wouldn't do that.
3.5 hours behind, that's a little bit much. Ah, fuck.
He just picked the
Oh,
bad
Poke
stage.
immediately hitting X. He goes for Launch Octopus.
Stage select button.
What is going on here, Poke?
Cracking under
With the
pressure.
rookie mistakes. These 3.5 hours are gonna turn to 5. Poke killing himself, as he probably should if he loses this competition, to try and get out and get to the next stage. Valuable time being wasted as Jerry is just moving through, quickly getting his first Dr. Light capsule. A little known fact about Dr. Light, ladies and gentlemen. His name was originally going to be Dr. Dark, and he was going to be the first ethnic character of the Mega Man series, but they went against that because they were afraid that it would disrupt the balance as Dr. Light changing a character that much in the history of the Mega Man dichotomy. I can't spell dichotomy, but yes, I did just say it. Poke finally picking Chill Penguin. Jerry all the way to the mechs in his first go around. He hasn't died once, whereas Poke's died at least 7 or 8 times now. Oh, an amazing turn of events here. Poke taking massive damage on the right. Is he going to die again at the beginning of the Chill Penguin stage? You know, I got comments from Poke and Xlom before this began. And Xlom said he was confident in his skills. He was confident that Poke was going to die a lot. Poke said he's confident Jerry is all talk, no bark, except for when he bites, but he still doesn't bark, and he has no bite. I was confused. Jerry already on Chill Penguin. Taking him down with the greatest of ease, using his Mega Buster. Poke almost to his first capsule now.
Oh, what's the
He gets in, he's got to wade through the commentary. Not my commentary, Dr. Light's commentary, of course.
Get Walter, bro.
This event is going to be until someone beats Mega Man X. The first one to beat Mega Man X will be declared the winner. Not only will they win pride, the envy of all of their friends, they'll win a homemade papier-mâché trophy created by yours truly. There are no turbo buttons being used. The only help they're using is emulators because they're not actually playing on the respective SNES systems.
Bitch, I grew up playing track and field.
So Jerry, you just made it through Chill Penguin. How do you feel about your progress?
I feel great.
Soft, subtle words from Jerry here. Poke on the right to the mech stage. Poke's almost towards Chill Penguin. If he's going to keep up with Jerry's pace, he's going to have to do this in one go.
You say don't or do, Keller? Oh. Well, I'm just curious myself. Like I'm not.
Jerry, you're gonna use the same goddamn path as I am.
Yeah, I could see that.
Alright, Poke finally making a Chill Penguin. Once again, as mentioned before, he needs to do this in one go to even remotely keep up with Jerry's pace. a little bit of a freeze there, so there may be a little lag. We're going to count 5 seconds for lag on Poke's screen with a slight freeze. He's getting up in the corner there. He looks like he's about to die, and Poke eats it on his first try at Chill Penguin. That's okay, though. Now he's going to come back with full life and a full balance of vigor in his real life. Jerry currently breezing his way through the air stage. He's going up left to pick an E-Tank, or pick up an E-Tank. It's not a booger, and hopefully that'll be valuable to him in the future.
What is it an interview for?
Poke jumping on the right. Avoiding Chill Penguin. Chill Penguin with a massive baseball slide. He cannot take Mega Man down. Avoiding the Ice Penguins. Poke doing a good job this time around of avoiding Oh! And he goes ass to nose. And that's going to take off some points there. Damage points, that is. And Poke goes down again to Chill Penguin. He claimed he was the greatest. But it's okay, he's still got a ways to go. Jerry getting his second Dr. Light capsule.
Well, no, I mean, this is the stage you do first every single time.
There's plenty of stages here to go, so it's not over yet for Poke.
Yeah,
Alright. Everybody with all eyes on Poke at this point. Can he get past Chill Penguin, or is he going to have to do the stage again? If he does, he might as well call this quitsies at this point in time. But Jerry has been known to fail in his life. Fail hard, so you never know. There are no rules in Mega Man, except for winning and killing and winning. And finally, Chill Penguin goes down. Let's see if I can get a delayed response from Poke. Poke, how do you feel being this far behind? Do you think you can make up space? Do you have any confidence in Jerry and his ability to actually keep up this pace? Poke, your comments?
I believe Jerry's a better video game than I am, but I think I'm not the best at this game, but I'm definitely ashamed of my performance thus far.
You heard straight from Poke's mouth. I was about to say the horse's mouth, but we all know he's human. Poke ashamed of his performance, but as I mentioned before, Jerry can choke hard. The other day he was trying to eat a cracker, and I saw it. He choked hard, and this is going to be no different. Gross. Comment from Jerry. And Jerry takes out Storm Eagle right as Poke begins the stage. Poke still has some room to make up, but he's not a full stage behind. And, you know, that does show some sign of hope
I
for
always
Poke.
choke at Sigma, so, you know.
Poke calling a potential Sigma chokage. Alright, Xlom moving on to the next stage. Flame Mammoth. Now, a little known fact about Flame Mammoth, it was ice that actually took out the mammoths, not flames. So sort of an ironic character, don't you think?
No, because I have frozen his stage, so that means I'm going to take him out.
Strong words from Jerry. Alright, Poke making his way through the levitation. Jerry gets up, goes ahead and goes for the third light capsule. Megaman excited to get his new upgrade, as Jerry is excited for Megaman to get his upgrade. Stopping to showboat a little bit to show off the new shot. But that's okay, he's ahead. Showboating's okay. Especially if you want to be a dick about it.
Hey, the game did it on its own.
I understand the game did it about on its own, but Mega Man can be a dick sometimes.
Yeah.
Hello?
Poke making his way to the second Dr. Light capsule of his game. Still not a full stage behind. Jerry yet to die, which does obviously give him an advantage, but Poke once again recovering quickly.
Probably.
In the chat room right now, we have people making odds. We got 2.78 to 1. I prefer pi to 1 because I like pie. And I am talking about the number, not the dessert. I think I'm more of a cake man than a pie man. But I'm sure no one cares.
Hopefully.
Jerry says he cares, and I'm excited for that. Alright, Poke avoiding birds of prey. Making his final way over to Storm Eagle. Right now, Poke going to this battle with about half life. It's going to be tough to fully recover, but he is a veteran of this game. This isn't his first go-around. Jerry on the left, in danger of dying for the first time. If he does, that will give Poke a great room to make up.
I'm pretty confident that I'll be able to beat this guy with half HP.
Poke confident in the destruction of Storm Eagle with half HP. Jerry, are you confident in your destruction of Flame Mammoth with low HP?
Maybe.
Maybe, he says. An immediate death for Jerry. It's his first one. That's got to be a blow straight to the cockles of the heart. But now he goes back into Flame Mammoth with full health, and that helps out. On the right, we see Poke has not taken damage yet, and it's giving it to Storm Eagle. He's giving it to him hard. Jerry had to use his E-Tank. Yeah, you had to use something for E-Tank.
I went to check it, but it was empty.
Oh, it was empty. Jerry didn't use it. My mistakes. Was not paying attention. Jerry didn't use Z-Tank, but he thought about it. But still, Poke doing a much better job with Storm Eagle than Jerry did. And that shows that he may have some actual talent in this game, better than Jerry, that can help him out in the long run. When you start getting to the castle stages and past the bosses, it does get a little bit more tricky. It's tricky.
Yeah, here we go.
Jerry defeating Flame Mammoth. He once again did die once. If Poke can make it through and not die at all, he's going to make up some valuable time, ladies and gentlemen. But he's still having some trouble with Storm Eagle, not staying still, trying to do a dive attack. Avoiding Storm Eagle like Storm Eagle was a plague, or the plague. And he takes him out with one final blow. Alright, I want to talk to Jerry first real quick. Jerry, you just beat Flame Mammoth. You're on a Spark Mandrill. Poke's officially a full stage behind. How are you feeling?
Feeling pretty good.
Can I get more of a comment with more substance than you've been giving me?
No, I've got to pay attention.
Sign of a true champion, ladies and gentlemen. Choosing to pay attention to answer my silly, ridiculous questions. Poke, you're a full stage behind. You're making your way towards Flame Mammoth.
I'm gonna die on purpose right here, but that's because I'm afraid of getting a game over and having to start the whole stage over. That's just a precursor.
And Poke, with some strategy, precursor strategy, how do you feel? Do you feel you can make up this ground?
That's a good shot. He's a smart
Yeah.
I'll take your silence as a yes.
I'm not sure. I'm playing conservatively because, you know, I don't want to get a super blowout. Basically, I'm gaming on the fact that Jerry's gonna fuck up somehow. Excuse me, mess up. I don't know if I should be swearing or not.
Who cares?
Please keep the fucking swears to a fucking minimum. Your strategy was called sound by Jerry. He actually had a little fear in his voice when he said that. So you're doing something good there. Jerry's actually also concerned that he may mess up at some point. I'd be able to let you hear it, but he won't talk loud enough, and that's okay.
Bye-bye.
He's concentrating. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it's about to get real in here, if you will. Jerry already sparked Mandrill. If he beats him, he's going to be now a full stage and a half ahead. He's using the ice, taking Spark Mandrill down. This does not look pretty. Jerry turning his back to Spark Mandrill. Mega Man being a dick once again as he defeats Spark Mandrill. You gotta believe Jerry is just filling up with confidence. I see it in his eyes. I see it in his pants. Jerry is full of confidence right now. Yeah. Poke with a curious strategy on the right. It looks like he may have skipped the E-Tank. You know, he's trying to make up time, but you gotta wonder if later in the game, if he's in trouble, if he's gonna need that E-Tank. It's Armored Armadillo next for Jerry on the left. And Poke goes down! He dies at Flame Mammoth.
I did get the E-Tank. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Sorry, we weren't paying attention. Still practicing watching two screens at once. But nonetheless, death still came your way. It came your way. And we seem to have lost Poke for a second. I don't know if that was a screensaver kicking on or just me going blind.
What the fuck you do?
But he's back.
Good work fucking up the stream.
Poke now making his way to Flame Mammoth. He needs to take Flame Mammoth down immediately here on his first shot. If he can't do this, he's going to keep losing valuable time. This is what this is about. The Grand Prix is about time, about speed. Somewhat about accuracy, somewhat about mental stability, but more so about speed. Poke avoiding the wrath of Flame Mammoth. He's got just a little HP left, but if he can get this kill here, he can pull off a major comeback in this level. And he does. He takes Flame Mammoth down right as Jerry makes his way towards Armored Armadillo. A lot of time to be made up by Poke here. And that seems to be the story of it. Can he pull the Tim Tebow, or the Jeremy Lin, if you will, the sports stories of today, or any other person that came from behind?
Oh my god, you're actually 2 stages in front of... And I'm not paying attention.
Yeah.
Jerry struggling with Armored Armadillo. He died the first time facing Armored Armadillo. That's going to help out Poke. You gots to believe.
So, what you can do, worst case scenario, go to your lab, and then show up at the end of the meeting. You're like, oh, I thought you said to come here at 5, not 3, yo.
Jerry takes down Armored Armadillo. Dare I say, this is a beating the likes of
That's not
the
me
which
talking, by the way.
the likes of which we never expected. Like my English, such a beating. I do want to take this moment to mention that today Video Game GP is sponsored by Kellogg's Rice Krispies. It's the tasty treat the winners eat. That's Kellogg Rice Krispies.
I mean, is it worse than just not showing up?
Alright, Jerry now making his way to Launch Octopus. If you may recall, earlier we saw the Launch Octopus stage for just a couple of seconds as Poke accidentally mashed his button to pick that stage.
I think I see Poke's problem. What controller are you using, Poke? Is that an Xbox controller? Because if so, I see why you're losing. I'm actually using a PS3 controller.
Jerry, Poke after almost dying on the mid-boss. Jerry noticing an Xbox controller for Poke. He's using a PS3 controller. He's wondering if that is the bane of Poke's existence.
Yeah. This Xbox controller sucks, and I hate it sometimes.
Well, this isn't even a fair fight if you use an Xbox controller. That's...
Jerry calling this not a fair fight with him using the Xbox controller. Some would call it more trash talk.
No, I'm serious. This Xbox controller is shit for classic gaming.
Jerry, reading chat right now, Kabuki says this is like Apollo Creed versus Ivan Drago. And he says he'll be Poke's Rocky. He claims he will avenge Poke. Your comments.
I mean,
Oh, tell
it's the
him
option I
to
have.
bring it. I will smash his face in.
Jerry resorting to physical violence in a video game competition. Kabuki man, what is your response to that? In chat, please.
I guess this is one shot.
Kabuki man says if he dies, he dies.
What? What? What does that even mean?
Jerry confused, but don't worry, folks. That's his natural state. Jerry and Water on the left now hopping up off the underground tornado, underwater tornado.
very easy boss fight. It's just like, you're freeze, you're freeze.
Poke, I know you can't see chat, but some people might say, Healer of Pains is saying, some people might say that your bad playing is making others here allergic to gluten. How do you feel about that?
Oh God, no! Damn it!
Oh.
I didn't expect it to die so fast.
Well, unfortunately, Angela Lipinski Barker is very, very allergic to gluten. Jerry, what the fuck are you doing? Are you just showboating? You're trying to get this extra heart container for no reason, just to make the fight fair. Yes!
I need the help.
Free death.
Poke elated at Jerry's death. You know, the thought of Jerry's death does get some people excited, and at this moment, especially Poke and Kabuki Man. All right. If you look on the right of your screen, Poke finally making his way to the Armored Armadillo. He does have a lot of ground to make up here. Ladies and gentlemen, I just heard from Jerry's coaches. They said Jerry believes that he needs to get all the heart containers to adequately finish this fight in a timely manner. If he does not have it, he feels like he won't be able to make it through the later stages.
Also, the stream's not that far behind him. He must have, when it blacked out, it must have caught up. Because he saw me die almost right after it happened.
All right, poking, picking up the much-needed E-Tank. running behind the robot, putting fire in his ass for his death. I once had an Aunt Beatrice that died from fire in the ass. We don't talk about it much, but it makes for a hilarious tombstone. The J on the left made its way to the end of the stage. It's boss battle time, ladies and gentlemen. This beating continues. Poke with more fire in the ass, more ass of fire. Getting the heart tank.
Oh, yeah.
Jerry going after Launch Octopus now. Well, it's considered one of the very tough stages in the beginning. Can he make it through unscathed? And Jerry goes down on Launch Octopus. Poke making his way to Armored Armadillo. He has a full life bar. You gotta believe this is gonna be just a cakewalk for him. A walk of vanilla cream cheesecake. And he's just tearing apart Armored Armadillo, taking a couple of hits, but he'll take it for the team. But suddenly that full health bar is down to just 2, and he goes down! Somebody call his mama! Jerry attacking Launch Octopus. He's out of his power, out of his special weapon. He's going to have to go to something different. He's taking hits as he's deciding. He goes back to the Imbuster. Poke not having the right weapon selected, facing Armored Armadillo again. Bless me. He finally makes it through, but you gotta wonder if is he gonna have enough power to last through this battle. Jerry uses his E-Tank, finally takes down Launch Octopus, does not want to face that stage again. Poke on the right, down to low life. And he falls again. He rears his head back in agony and defeat and despair. But he's ready to go again. Could this be the final life? Will he have to do that stage again? Jerry now on stage 7. Boomer Kwanger. Kwanger, coincidentally, was the name of my 3rd golden retriever. Alright. Poke using his Mega Buster. Doing his best to take down Armored Armadillo. It looks like he has a sound strategy. He's cornered him. Oh, but he starts getting hit, and the corner goes away. Heads up top. Poke in serious danger of dying again. If he does, that's a game over. He's going to have to do this stage one more time. And he gets smashed in the head by the Armored Armadillo roll. The password screen is up.
I am actually fucked.
And he claims to be fucked. Jerry currently on his last life of his current stage. You gotta wonder if at some point he's just gonna die on purpose and go back to the game over screen and start with full lives. He rides up the elevator of pain. Spikes all around. If he touches them once, he will go down and die. Jerry getting a chuckle out of the phrase "go down." He's 12, ladies and gentlemen. Now, one thing you got to worry about here with Poke and how far behind he is he going to start getting careless? Because all he's worried about is getting to the end of the stage as quick as possible. He's taking damage. He's just barreling through. Is he going to make it through and not give up all of his life? When you start getting careless, you start getting sloppy. When you start getting sloppy, if you don't have a proper towel, you're going to make a mess. He falls down on top of a enemy and dies instantly. Poke with the sloppiness coming behind. Jerry capturing another heart tank on the left, but only has a little bit of life left, so he may still have to do the stage again. Poke makes his way back to the Armored Armadillo. He needs to watch out for that roll. But he's got almost full health, and he's got a full weapon, so he should be able to take him down here. Lord knows he's had enough practice.
No!
And Jerry dies on the left. Risky trying to go through the stage, but he dies. He's got the passive screen. He's got to start all over. This is going to help Poke out immensely. He can make up some time here if he can get past the Armored Armadillo. He's back on his roll, and Poke has had problems with this, but he's got one more shot, and boom goes the dynamite. Armored Armadillo is down.
I'm only one stage behind now.
Alright. Poke moves on to launch Octopus. Last time he was on this stage, he died many a death quickly, but one has to believe that won't happen again. Jerry makes his way back to the elevator of Spiky Pain. The lift, as they call it in France, Germany, and Russia, and nowhere else. Oh, almost taking a spike to the head. Poke on the right using tornado attack to take out this mid-boss. That stage was a lot of mini-bosses that you do have to face. Kabuki Man letting the world know he's still here. We all almost mourned his absence, but luckily he's still around.
Is he enjoying the show?
Jerry, wondering if Kabuki Man is enjoying the show. I think it's a shot to him to say, you see what I can do, MFer? You see what I can do? Poke on the second submarine on the right. Using the tornado attack. Trying not to get sucked in.
Oh.
Last time.
I want to go ahead and mention again that this is brought to you by Aunt Jemima's pancake syrup. When you've got some breakfast hunger to clear up, reach for Aunt Jemima's syrup.
Apparently Cat didn't
Yeah.
realize we've been playing the entire time. Somebody should...
Apparently no one alerted Cat to this going on. Jerry takes a pause to let her know he's that confident that he can take a break and type to someone. using his homing missiles. Dominating Kawanger.
Skipping this heart tank, because I don't think it's necessary. I'm like,
And he's done. Poke on the right, making his way towards Launch Octopus. He's got one more
on Twitter.
snakety, dragony, spikety thing to
I'm
face.
not confident that he can take a break.
Poke! Use the tornado!
Jerry's such an asshole that he's giving Poke advice on how to advance quicker. It's almost saying, I can tell you everything you need to do and you still can't beat me. What a dick.
Friendly advice.
Jerry now on the final stage. Sting Chameleon.
I'm out of tornado.
Oh. I'm sorry.
Hello? Yeah.
Launch Octopus having his way with Poke. But now Poke making a great stand to avoid the watery tornado, avoiding rockets like a boss. He pauses. He's going to use an E-Tank here. He's got to make up the time. And Poke taking out Launch Octopus, trying to make up that time. He has to quickly power his way through Boomer Kawanger if he has any hope here. Jerry having trouble with the enemy he's facing on the left here. Multiple shots to the face and nothing to doing. You gotta wonder if Poke's gonna skip this section to go ahead and make up time.
Full armor! Hooray!
You can't skip the armor buff. It's just not possible.
Jerry now has full armor despite what Poke says, but once again it took...
Says you can't skip it.
Oh, you can't skip it.
The hell? Reduces damage.
I understand it reduces damage. But you gotta wonder, you know, Poke could potentially skip that area and make up time. It's the strategery. What will he do?
If I can dash.
Poke now riding up the lift of spiky pain.
No. There's no way I can skip that to make up time.
He died.
Jerry desperately trying to get the life. He finally makes it up there. Poke heading up top. This is where near where Jerry died the first time he played the stage and had to game over and start from the beginning. If Poke has enough lives, if he does die, he won't have to start at the beginning, and that's going to make up some time. Jerry on Sting Chameleon. Can he make quick work of him? Taking damage, but with that new upgrade, does not hurt as much.
Sting Chameleon's a pretty easy boss. Assuming you have Boomer Clanger.
Poke now makes his way to Boomer Quanger. Right as Jerry defeats Sting Chameleon. But now it's the true test. Anyone can power through the 8 bosses, the 8 main stages. But once you start getting past this, past the main levels, that's where you're truly tested. Alright, Jerry, you've made it through the 8 bosses. You've got all the power-ups. You've got the full armor. Do you think that you're going to have a tough test here?
Don't have all the power-ups yet.
You got everything in the main stages.
Not everything.
Damn it, you're close.
Oh, damn it, I'm close.
Tell me, sir, on the Sigma levels, do you feel you're at a disadvantage?
No way.
Do you feel they're much tougher than the main levels?
Yeah, not really.
Confidence. Eluding. Or... what? Eroding. Not eroding. Emitting.
Going to get the
From
last
Geraldine.
I see.
Poke on the right now in the mini boss battle for the completed armor. Can he make this much quicker work than Jerry did? Some call this the longest battle in the game.
It definitely is the longest battle in the game.
Poke, Kabuki Man wants to let you know, don't worry, this is just a tech demo. And Jerry says he loves you, Kabuki Man. You know, commentating 2 screens by myself is pretty fucking hard.
Jerry, you're actually going to get all the upgrades because you think you need them?
I can't remember where the last sub-tank is.
Jerry's wasting a lot of time looking for that last sub-tank.
I know where the last heart piece is, but I don't know where the last...
Everything's a tech demo to me.
I don't... You saying everything's a tech demo, I don't know if that's awesome or sad. Alright, Jerry, start the Sigma stages. Alright. Close the drawer.
It's an armed armadillo stage. I forgot about it. No! Damn it! Fuck.
So close.
Fucker, dash. Why won't you dash?
Jerry's definitely winning.
This is not. Oh, I wasted
I'm going to get the third sub-tank.
Jerry wasted a lot of time. He's wasting a lot of time on this stage. He's died twice already.
I'm filling my sub-tanks. Yeah, we'll see. I'm curious to see what they think about this technique.
It's a great strategy. Filling up your sub-tanks like that, that's awesome.
No, Zero, no! Alright, let's go, Sigma.
Poke, if you make it through the stage quick, Jerry died a couple times and had trouble. He just now beat Vile.
Oh wow, if he just now beat Vile, then I actually have a chance at this.
Because you're interested in the game.
God damn it.
Kat, did you just say so mine because you're anti-Semitic? Because that's terrible. Pass it. Poke stream died. Should you pause until it's back up?
Probably why it's not my phone. What's up with Poke Stream? Did you hear yet?
No. That's what I said. They should stop, but he thinks Poke's still playing.
So make a timer for how long that stops.
He has stopped. Do you want to call Poke or something? Does anyone have a way to contact Poke while he's still playing? That's the tool
No, I think it went down. It's back up now. Hey, Poke! How long were you down?
You back, Poke?
Guys.
Alright, so how long was I playing without you?
What's up? Huh?
How long
Alright,
was I playing without you?
I'm paused.
Did you pause like immediately when you noticed your stream was down, or did you keep playing?
Or did you wait until I... He's typing. Okay. So we'll start a timer and I'll go for 30. Or you start a timer?
No.
Fuck, you can't start a timer. Shit.
You need to play for 30 seconds.
I played for about 30 seconds longer than you. So what we should do is I should start playing, and as soon as you see me start playing, then you should start.
Okay, it will just take 30 seconds if it's like a tiebreaker.
Yeah, if it's close.
No, Jerry, I will start, and then because of the 30-second delay between us.
Gotcha. That makes sense.
Do it.
Okay, which I doubt it will be a tiebreaker, but
Bud Light. And here we go!
oh, this lag is so bad. Oh, my friend who's sitting next to me fell asleep.
Hey, somebody give me a random product. Or a random thing you'd find at the store.
Why is there this lag? Who is feeding the audio back in?
It should be the same as it was.
Yeah, nothing's changed.
Depends is sort of easy. This stream is brought to you by Depends, because when you depend on dependability in your underpants, you can only count on Depends. You only depend on Depends. mean, to stop the poop coming out your chute, there's always depends. See, I can endorse any product. I can come up with a one-liner for any product. Anything.
Oh my god.
Poke died at the spider.
Wow, my stream isn't that far behind. Actually.
Dog brand dog food.
Wait,
Dog
why
brand
is my
dog
audio
food.
not
I
far
was thinking it's
behind,
dog
but my
food made
video
of
is far behind?
dogs.
That means somebody who's watching is feeding the audio back in.
Yeah, we're feeding your talking back in. Otherwise, people wouldn't be able to hear you.
See, it's happening again. Maybe I'm just hearing it because I'm like... Oh, I figured it out. It was my fault, it was my fault.
Was it you were watching and feeding it back in?
No, I fucked it up, don't worry about it.
Wow, that was fast response.
Oh.
Poke, use ice!
A food. Oh, here we go. Alright, I'll have to work on it. The first thing that popped in my head was for food not by people that will make your dog eager. That doesn't
I forgot
work.
which special thing to use on this guy.
Ice!
Sue me.
It's dog brand dog food for dogs by dogs. No.
Now I got all
when your dog is shit, when your dog is sick from that human created shit, get dog brand dog food for dogs by dogs. Why?
Cat, I don't think index.php is going to work until we get rid of index.html. But we can't get rid of that right now because that's what you're watching this on.
Or when your dog throws a fit over that human-made shit, get dog food. That's better. Yeah, when your dog throws a fit over that human-made shit, get dog brand dog food for dogs by dogs. That's dog. Dog brand dog food. A subsidiary of Dog Corp. I like Dog Corp too. You would think that, you know, in dog brand dog food, who would be the spokesperson? Come on. Dog the Bounty Hunter.
Oh.
Yeah, there you go. You know, when I got Butch here, and we're out fighting crime, chasing those bail jumpers, I like to feed him dog brand dog food. Whenever I put down stuff made by humans, Alpo and other things, he rejects it. But I found the food he loves.
Only one spokesperson.
Because when my dog throws a fit, I don't feed him that human shit. I feed him dog brand dog food. For dogs by dogs. And I'm dog. Dog, dog, dog. of course, it opens with Dog the Bounty Hunter going to his, like, pit bull and saying, "What's up, dog?" "Hey, dogs, I'm Dog. When my dog doesn't want dog food that tastes like shit, he poops." Yes. We don't want dog food. Quiet you. This is going to be a fun joke on the lag. But hey, Poke. Knock, knock. Damn it. Hey, Poke. Knock, knock. He does not want to play.
Who's there?
Oh. You're way behind! I was ignored. Damn. Poke not liking me.
He's concentrating like I am.
Yeah, he is concentrated. Anybody have any other products they want me to sponsor? Real or made up?
You're way behind who?
You're way behind Jerry. Obviously, Padoom douche.
Come on, quit fucking jumping, asshole. Jesus Christ.
Yes to poop facial cleanser. Alright. I have the commercial in mind. I just gotta think of the two-liner.
Well, I got an extra life for my trouble. I lost my idea.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen. John Stamos here. You may know me from my role on Full House. And nothing else, because I've done nothing else of note. I'm here for a great product. Have you ever had those evenings where, before you go to bed, have you ever had those mornings, excuse me, where you wake up and your face is broken out? It's stress, or it's oil. You're just not taking care of yourself. Well, let me tell you, take it from me, TV's John Stamos. Don't make your face jump through hoops. And say yes to poop. To Yes to Poop facial cleanser. Was that somewhat satisfactory, Kabuki Man? I mean, continuing. You know, I find I've tried many different things. I've tried Neutrogena. I've tried Proactive. I've tried OxyClean, the over-the-counter stuff, and it just haven't worked for me. And then I decided, what if I rub my own fecal matter on my face? Will that help out? Well, instead of reaching my hand into my own butt, I found this great new product called Yes to Poop Facial Cleaner. You see, whenever you feel like you just can't get the face that you want, it's just not clear enough. Maybe you don't need to make it more clear. Maybe you need to make it less clear, a little more smudgy. You know, if you got big, beautiful brown eyes, color it up with something from your brown eye. Don't make your face jump through hoops. Grab Yes to Poop facial cleaner. Or healer of pains, you could say, your face doesn't need to hide. Grab your Mississippi mudslide and say yes to poop.
I'm busy. Busy. Like, you don't understand.
Fucking kidding me.
His E-beam's on the line, dude. E-beam's on the line. I already lost a long time ago, so.
Don't make your friends cringe. Grab Montezuma's revenge with Yes to Poop facial cleaner.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Don't make your friends cringe. Yeah, grab Montezuma's revenge. Fantastic. I did just say my own thing was fantastic. That's pretty douchey to do. Aren't I great? Douche, douche, douche. Why the hell you douche so much?
Jerry, you mad?
Why you mad, bro? I'm gonna go take my laundry out of the dryer. If y'all want, I will continue with the endorsements. If not, then whatever. You know, but I enjoy it.
Oh shit, that was close.
Jerry, you're still only one level ahead of me.
Guess it's a good thing it's the last level.
When it's the final level, that means a little something more. You know. Especially if you're going to take time to go fill up your tank.
I hate you.
I don't remember the last time I did this without that weekend. It was really very interesting.
also didn't get all the heart tanks, so that obviously.
Check and see if they have that still.
Yes.
Put your dog down, Sigma.
Alright, let's see if you can kill Sigma on your first life.
Is that right? Is that right? I feel pretty good about him not being able to do it in his first life either.
Oh man, is it gonna come down to a Sigma race? That would be insane.
Unless Jerry can do it here, I mean, we are in an old-fashioned Sigma race.
Oh shit.
Sigma races are the oldest of old-fashioned.
Is down to the wire.
Are you still kidding me?
His stream froze for a little bit, so he's probably further behind. His stream keeps freezing. Not sure why his stream keeps freezing. Poke, whenever you hear me, say Gigamesh, and I'm going to start a timer for the
I
delay.
think it might be my internet or something, because the screen keeps freezing.
Gigamesh.
Alright, I'm walking up the signal right now. Gigamesh. Gigamesh.
You are currently on a 51-second delay.
Ah, fucked it up.
Nah! Shit!
And his stream is dead. Hooray.
Mouse is sitting, you need to pause and unpause it.
What do I need to do?
No, God, shit. No, no, over there, over there. There's a pause button at the bottom.
Oh, right. It's gonna stop you there.
Pause and unpause. There you go. Now come back to me.
Alright, your stream died again, so let's retest the lag. Gigamesh!
Gigamesh.
Awesome, you're only at like 18 seconds now, which is a lot better than 51. And right now, you're at Sigma before Jerry is, so you could pull this off. Holy crap. Under pressure, rushing down on you, rushing down on me.
Just die, let's try. Get far without using the
Kabuki Man is waving his poke flag. He was on Team Poke, then he said fuck Team Poke, and then he went to Team Jerry, Team Xlom, and now he's like, I was always on Team Poke. Bandwagon jumper!
Fuck.
I don't need any more extra lives.
Holy shit, ladies and gentlemen. Jerry almost on his way up to Sigma. And we are almost identical. He's a little bit ahead of you, but it doesn't matter. Key things here, Jerry got all the heart tanks. Whereas Poke did not, so Poke has to be more efficient and accurate. Poke using ice against the dog. And missiles. Oh, one
Look,
swipe
Sigma, like
Poke.
one shots me.
Yeah, it does a quarter of your health and
not good.
damage. This is exciting.
Should have gotten those heart tanks, Poke. Should have gotten those heart tanks. This is where being careless with the time, trying to catch up. It worked on catching up, but it sucks for Sigma. For the Siggers. That's what his friends call him, the Siggers.
I don't think I do.
Well, that's what his fans are. His fans are called the Siggers. Okay.
I didn't have an option. I didn't have an option.
That's correct. You really didn't have an option. I wonder if Sigma uses Yes to Poop facial
The
cleaner.
Sig nasty. The Sig nasty.
We're gonna use a tank.
It's better to just use the tank and start over now.
Don't make your friends Flea grab for some diarrhea and say yes to poop facial cleaner. Tell your pharmacist yes to poop. Oh, that one tickled me.
Does it take you in a way that if Loretta tickled you in that way, you'd say, yeah, that's nice?
No. Oh, Jerry's on the final form. But he did use one eating tank against this form of the full body form of Sigma.
Oh my god, we are
Holy
like
shit.
actually almost at the
Pokes his final form as well. Holy shit.
same timing.
Bite your
My
nails,
first time
ladies and
on the
gentlemen.
final form of Sigma, which
Bite
is
your
why I was
nails.
stoked, so. Fuck!
Oh!
The lightning! The lightning!
Poke gets killed! Does not use an E-tank. Death. Oh no.
playing so conservatively?
I'm in it to win it this time, sir. Kaboom!
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner and Megaman X Grand Champion, Geraldine Big Puma Ho! And the crowd goes moderate.
Oh.
Jerry, tell me how you feel after this victory today.
Relieved. That was a tough fight. I pulled ahead of him, and I made a ton of mistakes. But made up for those mistakes by grabbing all of the power-ups. The power-ups is what saved me. I would not have been able to do that without all of my hearts and sub-tanks. Oh.
And now, in the beginning, you
Right,
consider Poke to be an inferior opponent. Now, after seeing him play, do you have any changed opinions about him?
He definitely put up a tough fight, and I respect him for. No, I do. This is like wrestling. I totally respect him for the determination that he put up and for not giving up after dying those first few times and picking the wrong stage. I feel that if he had not picked that wrong stage, this would have been an even closer battle. I may not have taken as many risks had he not done that, but I feel good about this win, and I think he should feel good about the loss.
Well, a loss is never good, but I have two final questions for you. Do you feel that you would give Poke a rematch or face him in a different arena?
Anytime, anywhere,
Any game?
any game. I would take a loss in a game I don't know because I respect him that much.
What about MC Kids?
This interview's over.
Hold on, before you walk away. One final comment. Your next opponent set up for the championship is Kabuki Man, and he says, "What you gonna do when Kabuki Mania runs wild on you?"
Well,
Wow.
I'm just gonna have to
we're
say
never gonna play
to
MPK.
him
Never
that I
again.
climbed the highest mountain, and that bone saw's ready.
There you have it, from the victor himself. Humble and modest as always.
Woo.
It was a great. I need to like compose a speech because I can't like answer questions or anything.
You can answer questions on a delay. Hold on.
You can,
Let's
people
see.
can type me the questions.
Asylum. It was a great adventure. I fucked up a lot. It was all right because we ended up being at the same place at the end. As I said before, I always choke on Sigma.
I would like to see you finish with that much health.
But in the long run,
In the long run, what? Continue the speech. Don't stop mid-speech.
yeah, I got nothing.
One screen shows the ending. The other screen shows the pause screen of defeat.
Oh, shit. That was good times. That was good times.
My commentating sucked. It's tough to commentate 2 screens at once.
Is it?
Yeah, because when I want to call all the action, and so it's like I'd be like, I would have to say like, all right, Megaman left is jumping up and doing this, and he's fighting and shooting a guy, but on the right, it's like it's try to switch back and forth and find out what each person is. You know what I mean? Like we miss stuff like the E-tanks and stuff like that. That's why I was so good at the games that you were streaming.
It's especially difficult when because I'd like to respond to you, but the delay really kind of fucks with it. We should figure out a way to not delay it.
Well, it's like we could talk somewhere else, but then we wouldn't, like on Vent or something, but then it wouldn't be able to come through on the stream.
Yeah, see, we could use Vent to have a more not delayed thing, but like you said, there'd be one person you wouldn't hear unless you were running multiple streams. Or what we could do, this isn't a bad idea, actually.
Say it out loud.
Well, I'm trying to fully formulate this idea.
Well, my thing is that, I mean, like what I was doing this time was I was calling the main action and pausing, but like whenever I did Call of Duty or did like I said, did the games you were streaming, it was easy for me to just be like, all right, and here's Sigma with his terrible words. He's saying it's a temporary victory, but we know Mega Man's gonna, you know what I mean? Like I can provide all of that, but going back and forth is a little tough. And I would love to interview in the middle of it too, because it gives a little break in the monotony of saying, and Mega Man jumps up the wall. He's up on the wall. He runs into I also don't know all the robots' names. He runs into a little fly thing. He shoots the fly thing, charging up. As Mega Man keeps pushing forward, you know he's close to the end of the stage. See, like that's one person. Mega Man left is doing this. Mega Man right. Mega Man left is touching himself. Mega Man right is touching Mega Man left.
Well,
Weird.
Man has a